Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 9 of my playthrough of the parenting predicament scenario. And I was having them do a little bit of the violin. I had hit play, and the mom all of a sudden aged up. She's sad. And I was like, what? Did I not notice that she was close to aging up? And I had them try for a baby, and I'm like, I guess she's not pregnant. But the dad is showing as 13 days to age up. So... and I don't remember her being 13 days older. And you can see we are on the next part of this scenario, which is to pick a new style for both of the kids. And they haven't aged up yet, but they are about to age up because they all have age up. And as I said, I had played through to this part, offline, obviously the same family, because this is the family you do the challenge with. And yeah, I didn't remember the parents aging up, but I was probably focused on the kids, and I exited, I think right away, because I was like not really happy, or I maybe saved, but I didn't remember the parents aging up. So I wasn't expecting the parents to age up, because the dad is about to age up, and they're both about to age up. So he's about to age up, and are the kids going to stop? They have to stop playing before they age up. Well, I may as well let them get to level 5. But, and then I'll have her stop first. Because she's supposed to be the older one, so she should probably age up first. Also, I'll stop Sophia as soon as he's got there. So we'll stop her. And then we'll see her age up and see if she's sad. I had not looked, but they had so many positive other ones, I might not have noticed it. So I'll give her a trait and an aspiration to go with it. So I'm going to make her an animal enthusiast to help offset that hot-headed trait. And I'm just going to give her the caretaker, or whatever it's called, country caretaker aspiration to go along with it, which gives her this bonus collector trait. And now I need to get him to stop so he ages up. And though I'm curious, does she yeah, they are all sad. That really, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy that they get aged up. Not at all. Let's, okay, so now he's aged up. I remember it said it gave, like, sort of what they were, but I don't remember. And I remember one was sort of kind of creative in the description, but not in the game. And I'm thinking it was him, so I'm gonna go with him being a painter, and then I'm gonna make him creative to offset like the mean, but just to make them a little different. So there we go. And so we have to choose, which we've chosen, but we have to complete the first one, and we have to do a style for them. And I certainly hope that it does not age them up when they get their first part of their aspiration done, because I will not be happy if that's the case. But I'm going to give them their makeovers, and I will be back. So we are in CreateASim, and I will show the before. As usual, we are first going to start off with Sophia. So here is her first everyday outfit, and I took a look at her color preferences. I took a look at both of them. So she likes blue, green, pink, and yellow, and I kind of went more with the pink and the blue. Was picking her clothes. Let's go back over here. So you see pink and blue in that first, mainly because she has the blue in her bow there. So I did go with just pink with this one. I think when I did this, I didn't actually realize about it. But then with this dress, I started with the pink, and then I went with the blue, because I personally don't like changing the hairstyle of the first category for each one. Otherwise, it breaks the link, and you can never reestablish the link. There may be ways with mods, but I'm not sure. And if there is, I don't use those mods, or I don't know how to use them. I don't know if it works with MCCC, but anyways. And that was the first athletic, and there is her second athletic. It is winter, so there's her PJ, which she probably won't ever use. And there is her first party wear. So that has a bit of blue with the pink, but primarily pink. And that's from just the high school years pack, as is this one, which again has pink with sort of bluey purple. And now on to her swimsuit. I just did a pink swimsuit. And there's her first hot weather, which is just blue. I don't actually use these shoes. Came with the high school years pack, and I don't think I've used them very much, but I use them. with both of her outfits. And that, of course, is paranormal stuff. I quite like that, and some of the other ones that are similar with that pack. And there's her first cold weather, high school years, except for the shoes are Discovery University. There's her same. The shoes are Discovery University, a different color. And the top and the bottom are from high school years. I kept the shoes and the pants with that and just got that new top. Again, high school years. There is her, that's werewolves actually. And for the jacket. And the gloves, I think, are Get to Work actually. And the hat is Cottage Living. So that is all of her outfits. And moving back or on to Leonardo. And again, I will show the before on the left-hand side with him now. And there is his first everyday. I did change his hairstyle. I changed both of their hairstyles. I only gave him 2 every day. I just sort of, and there's his one formal, which is all I gave his sister, and first athletic, and his second athletic. And in case you're curious, I went with red and black the most for him, which are 2 of his colors. Yellow was another, and orange. I think this is kind of a reddy orange, but I think it's more red than orange. There's his sleep. And there is party number 1. So I did go with some yellow with that one at the top. And then that's just a bit more formally one, as if he was going to a prom. I have no idea how this scenario works at this point. A bit of orange in that swimsuit, in terms of like if it's gonna age them up automatically again when you complete it, or I'm hoping not. I'm hoping you can like continue just to play with them as teens, because I am not impressed at all with the fact that they age up. I think it should be a step that you need to age them up with a cake, because all 4 of them are sad from having their birthday missed. And I think, given this is supposed to be a welcome kind of tutorial scenario, they should be saying, oh, and you know what? Bake a cake, add candles to it, and age them up. It should be a thing to teach how to age up Sims. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want them to age up automatically, and you're forced into it, and I'm still really annoyed with this. But anyways, that was his my rant over. That was his second hot weather. I did give him 3 cold weather. I gave her 4 cold weather. That's where I think I gave more, if I remember correctly. So there's his first. Again, my Sims tend to wear their cold weather stuff inside when it's cold out, and it is winter right now, though it should be ending soon. And there's his one for like going outside. So that is it. One thing that I have mentioned before is about things being unlocked, and so I'll just show you here. So you see all the things with the yellow around it? Those are normally locked. Of course, this is probably the worst category to show it because it's limited to what's cold weather. So now if we go over to everyday, where everything's available when you dress them in everyday, you can see all of the items that are, usually locked and are unlocked with them. And some of them I just had clicked on them, so it cleared the little new filter, but other ones I didn't. So, and you would have that through the various categories, through the full body. And of course, with the females, I think there's even more because they just have so much. I'm like, I know there's definitely full body with the females. So far I haven't seen any with the males. Maybe they don't have any. It's not like they're, I think, down here at the bottom, which I don't really want to change. But yeah, you can see that they've got the orange over it. So there are some here. Yeah, there's quite a few. You can see them. They're just all at the bottom, and there's a lot of them that are locked. Well, would normally be locked, but are unlocked. So anyways, so it just gives you an idea, just a sample with him for the tops and the full body outfits, how much there is, and that just goes through all of it, except for, like I said, the Discovery University, because even the prom jester and the king queen hat, they are locked. So it's like they kind of created them before, and so the stuff's not locked, but stuff from all the other packs is unlocked. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to live mode. We are back. It's so far not showing that we picked a new style for them. I don't know, it can't mean that you have to pick an actual style they like, because that is exclusive to high school years, and this has to be base game friendly. I'm kind of thinking maybe there's just a delay, I think, and that it should, like the other one lagged before it actually set. And there's the kids that came over with them. Well, let's, she's doing her homework. Since she's doing her homework, I am going to swap over to the teen aspiration goal oriented, because only the basic homework will count for that, and the after school activity she's in isn't going to count, and I won't have her quit scouts until she gets it done. I'm going to actually have him change. I have heard there are issues with a lot of these, so maybe we won't even complete it. Because maybe it'll go, oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to select that and see if, I would have expected that picking a new style. Oh, I did it wrong. I had to go from plan, outfit, try on outfits, or change sim. So I went in from here, enter create a sim, and that does not count. So I'm just going to trigger it by going back into create a sim by coming here and saying change sim, and I will do that and come back. So I am back, and that worked for Leonardo. It did not work for Sophia. So again, I'm not impressed, because you don't need to go in with both of them to change the style. You just need to go with one, and it brings the whole household in. So this is a ridiculous step. So I will wait till she does her homework, and then I will do the same thing with her to get that to mark off for her as being complete. I didn't change him at all. I just used it to get him in there, and that was all I did. So I'm going to switch him, because he looks like he's about to do his homework, and I'm going to switch him over onto the teen one. Now, what I'm curious, and I'm not going to find out, is if, well, I could find out, but I wouldn't want it to work, is I know I selected certain scenario aspirations for them, but I could easily have them complete the fortune aspiration, because the family has completed it, and since we sold most of it on the yard sale table, on the yard sale table, we don't have a street gallery for them, I would think they all have earned the 200,000 simoleons. I would think that they've earned enough that it should all be over the 200,000. I don't know without checking, and I don't want to actually check in case that completes that for them. Unless it is only going to be the ones that I chose for them that will have it complete. So I'm not going to aspiration swap. I actually got paid in one. I've been paid twice by Bess, but I paid her a lot of money the second time. But we have a lot of money. I don't really care. So they're doing their homework, and why don't you? And I'm not happy that the parents aged up. There was no need whatsoever for them to age up. Why do you have to be an adult to have a teen as a child? That's just, like I said, I would not recommend this scenario. I'm not a fan of it. Maybe you are, but I don't like it when it forces the Sims to age up. This is kind of really dumb that you have to take them both in individually. That's not necessary in the game, so why is it necessary here? Anyways. Yeah. Very annoyed. So, and I'm not sure when they complete their aspiration whether it'll just age them up, which I would not normally, and I'm not going to go through all the whole thing. I'm just going to save. I've saved them to my library so that if I want to play, that it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't age them up again when you complete it. If you've done this scenario, let me know down below what happens when you complete it. If they do age up, or if it just... Are you being mean again? Oh, I can't... Can't wait till... You're being encouraged. Oh, discipline. That's what I want. Firm. Express disappointment for being mean. Can you stop being mean? Really? Seriously? Just stop it. You're so... Oh, and I can't create a holiday on Saturday because they're teens now. And that's not allowed. Well, it is a holiday. Oh, I could probably edit it unless it's already a holiday. Oh, good. I don't have to. So they don't have to... I can have a holiday because I want to add here I'm going to get rid of Party Spirit because I couldn't care less about that. And I want to add specifically Thankful Spirit because I want them to get their empathy finished boosting. And that is the easiest way to do it. I am not going to have open presents because even as teens are going to get excited and energized from opening presents, though I will have open presents on the day, which is why I removed the one thing that you had to do. Not that I have a problem with it, it's just that I had to choose the one that I want to remove the most, and that's what I did. So, did you get your homework done? So you should encourage her doing her homework. Looks like she's sick. She's got like the medication. Encourage good grades. Encourage doing... Oh, we can't encourage doing homework anymore. Okay, well, let's, I'm going to take her just to get it done and plan outfit. So it was plan outfit, try on outfits, or change sim were the options you could do. So we will this time use plan outfit, and I will just take her back in and be back out, and we will see that should, I expect, mark off as complete. Well, now it's coming as if I'm starting it all over again, and because they're not kids, it's saying I can't do anything, but I'm gonna just X and hopefully the scenario isn't messed up. I will be back when I get into live mode. Luckily, I was able to X out and come back, and it's still okay. That just didn't happen the previous 2 times that I had been in Create a Sim, so it was just a little bit like, oh, is this gonna cause a problem? Luckily, it didn't. Another thing I did do in between parts, which I'll show, is I went into build mode. I sold all of the seed packets, which there was a lot, probably about 20,000 worth, plus some of the other things that they had in there. I bought them an observatory to replace the fact that I sold a microscope. And I got a few other things, like I bought a second violin, which they're not going to use because we're going to have to buy them regular violins. I wasn't really thinking. I would have already got that. I bought them a better TV so that they can get fun more quickly. And there's actually probably a couple of things I probably would like to get. So I'll probably go right into build mode and show that. So now I'll show sped up what I just bought now, which was a workout machine, a treadmill, 2 violins, so they had ones that they could use. Now I put some things away, and I got a couple of easels, and those are the main things I can think of that I got, because of course Leonardo needs that for the painter extraordinaire aspiration. She doesn't need it for what she's doing. I just thought they do need... It's freezing out. Normally I would have them go jog to clear mind, but since it's freezing outside, they're not going to want to do that. So I'm going to get her gym rat there because she has, extra points. So that will be helpful for her. And I think that will be it for her for now. But for him, I'm going to do the same thing. He also needs to have a shower. But he was doing his homework. I think at one point he started doing it on his own and then I told him to do it, or vice versa. I told him to do it and I ended up stopping and then he started on his own. I know at one point he definitely started on his own. And I've gone too far. I need to go back to Gym Rat for him. And I was going to get him marketable because he's going to be doing some painting. So there we go. But right now I want them to get done with... and he is just... All he wants to do is go see the observatory. I got the mom with the first, what you probably would have seen. I got her... this, and I'm going to give this back to, I think I took that out of Sophia's inventory. I did, because the mom, is doing a thingy here, an errand, and she has to do a cross stitch. And I find with the cross stitches that if your Sims are good at knitting, that will help them with the cross stitch. Though I don't know how far up they need to be with the knitting. It may be quite far, so it may not be that good. But so he got his homework done. I don't know what you are doing, my dear, playing a game, but you're going to come here and you're going to encourage doing homework, and then we're going to get that one first this time, and then hopefully that works. Good grades, and then I think we will rally the troops, and I'm going to just take them and try and get them to finish their... this is broken. get their Keep Fit badge. That's what I want them to do, so they can get their scouts for sure and work on their emotional control and get them to be A students. And then once they've got those things done, then I will work on their teen aspirations, just in case it ages them up. I really hope it doesn't, because it takes no time to complete a first tier of aspiration. It's usually, unless depending on the aspiration you're doing, but the majority of them are pretty quick and easy. They're simple to do. So I think this part is going to be a little bit shorter, because I'm going to take some of that stuff offline, because you're probably just more interested in seeing the completing the first level. I'm not sure if you want to see some of the, getting their scouts. Either way, I will show some of that. I just won't show all of it. I just will show some highlights of, oh, look, they're done. Oh, he needs to have a shower. He should probably have a thoughtful shower. And he should, we should change the club vibe. We should get a painting boost for him. And we should get an inspired boost. We'll just get one tier, but that will also hopefully get rid. A lot of times I find that it does it automatically, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. And they're all sad from missing their birthdays, and it looks like she needs to have a shower too. We'll let her take a thoughtful shower also. Oh my goodness, this is like just... Oh, I know what else I had bought. I bought this because I thought that the kids could use that and we could see whether that helped with scouts, but they've already aged up, like for the Keep Fit badge for scouts. But since they already aged up, they don't need it. I tried putting it underneath here, but it didn't like it. It's not high enough, I guess, because I wanted it to be sheltered because it is winter. So, did you... Oh, that's the dad. Well, I don't know if you can mentor. I thought I had you get gym rat. Why are you so dirty? Were you already dirty? Well, why don't you come here and apply facial... What I should have done is got this extra bathroom here. So I will probably do that in between parts so that we have another bathroom that they can use. But I'm actually going to leave this part here. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!